Are you doing a feeding his fatness picture?
Yes, sir. Ray Rosas, you're live right now.
Right now?
At Denny's after PWGs Fear, December 12th, December 10th, 2011. This, what is this?
This right here is what we go. This are the rewards, the spoils of war tonight. This right here, when we don't come from battle unscathed. You see, I don't know if you can see this, but I got this right here on my eye. And then this right here on the side of my head.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal, hard-hitting match in comedy and sexual harassment all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
it was so funny.
Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy tonight. I mean, you know, like we didn't get to do a video per se in between the first conversation we had, you know, going into the show, but you know, you had some pretty interesting stuff going on tonight. What does the words Magnum Ray Rosas ring a bell?
That right there, that might actually work. That might be the future of Ray Rosas right there. I didn't realize I was gonna look that good in the tights, in the short trunks.
And for everybody that don't know what we're talking about, why don't you go ahead and just explain a little bit of what happened tonight at PWG's Fear?
So, at the last NW Hollywood tapings, Sky got this brilliant idea.
Oh, as we're still being served food. Food's still being served.
Pretty good.
You know, a lot of coffee going on right here.
Better.
Let me get it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm good. I've been. Can I get a fork? Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So back to what you were saying.
Here's Vic Luna.
That's Vic Luna over there for you guys don't know.
Sky had this brilliant idea since we were all gonna come out together as I don't know if we're officially in the dynasty or not, but and had this idea like where we all dressed up in Joey's gear and come out to the song and be all sleazy and whatever and whatnot.
Joy Ryan-ish.
Yeah, so we're all gonna be the Magnum Joey Ryan, and we all loved it. We all loved the idea. So I had to go out and shave my legs and then like I didn't get a chance to tan them, but I guess it doesn't matter. But then I get a text from Joey Ryan, and he says Sky doesn't want to do it anymore. He doesn't want to shave his legs or didn't shave his legs. So I'm like, what the hell? I just shaved my legs for nothing. I'll tell him I brought my clippers if he needs to use them. So I'm like, then I texted my little after I'm like, so what's the verdict on it? Were you wearing this? He's like, just bring your gear just in case. And luckily I did bring my gear just in case, like my regular gear. So I was like, oh, so we're gonna do this or what? Sky was still kind of, he didn't really want to. And he's like, oh, can I just throw them over my tights? And I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. If you're not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. So I went back and I said, put all my long tights on. And then they came back and I went back over there and like, no, put the Joey Ryan stuff on, all right? So I'm like, fine, we'll do that then, because yes.
Were they Joey Ryan shorts?
They were actually legit Joey Ryan shorts.
I thought so. I just.
Yeah, that was all his gear.
I was thinking
trunks,
he just brought up big and he was like, here you go. Here you go.
The trunks, the bandanas, the shirts, and even the sunglasses. It was all legit.
Continue, thank
vintage Joey Ryan.
Vintage Joey Ryan.
No, it was fun.
So we're walking around and I'm walking around in the gear and I'm like, this is really good. I'm liking the way it feels. Like I got a lot of room for freedom here.
Because Joey Ryan is fat left. I understand that.
I was a little concerned that they were actually gonna like fit me enough all off me because he's a little bit bigger than I am. And then
that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And then
that's all I'm saying.
So then
I wonder how Peter fit in those. Yeah.
Peter actually had to wear someone else's, not Joey's. That's a different story for a different time. So then then they dared me to do the handlebars, which I had no problem doing, obviously. It's pretty good. You know you love my handlebar mustache.
You can tell him about handlebars.
He's sporting a pretty nice mustache, I see.
This?
Yeah, because you know, all the people earlier who saw the footage from earlier before we got to the venue noticed that you got a different look.
Yeah, I shaved it at the venue. And then I'm like, I offered him a Sky after I filmed him. I was like, you sure you don't want to use them?
Yeah.
Did you try and sell your beard hair like Johnny Goodtime did?
Wait, what? You trying to sell his beard hair?
That'd be such a good idea.
Kind of creepy.
So like, cause I'm the type of guy, when I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna commit to it. Like when I did my Joey Chaos, I commit. So I was like,
You guys are doing okay? We're doing pretty good.
Thank you.
You dressed up like Chaos?
oh yeah, I knew you were selling.
And this is mine right here.
No, I dressed as Joey Chaos and she was Jezebel.
What?
Yeah.
Was this like NWA Hollywood or
No, this was Battleground, and I did it again for New Year the next day.
The Halloween party, yeah.
Yeah, I got it on Facebook, a few of us like that.
It was pretty awesome, by the way.
It got so over, they talked about it up north.
I'm sorry, what?
Sure. Got it pretty over. So that's what happened, and then we went out there and then we got a pretty good reaction. So I think we might be onto something. It's when we all took a corner and did the Joey pose and the legs.
Yeah,
It was. I think it was money.
Epic, yeah.
It was money.
No, epic.
Would you say it was? Would you say it was pretty epic?
I would say it was beyond epic.
Beyond epic.
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, the reaction was spoke for itself. But once you pick it up on DVD.
Especially because people hate Joey Ryan.
Yeah, like that's probably the only time, like, cause he always. I didn't hear a Joey sucks chant because every PWG show I saw was like, he always gets like a Joey sucks.
Yeah.
But he was getting. He's just hanging around.
He'll take your leftovers.
He's security. Just watching all the cars.
He'll take your leftovers.
Oh, got a good part. Enjoying my food in the window, but
I think you worked at
it was a fun match. One of my favorites.
It was fun. I would qualify it
That's fun.
as fun.
F for fun. What you doing now?
And for fun, there you have it. So, we're right here, right after the show, right after PWGs Fear. We got it in, we did our thing, we made it happen. Big show tonight, the return of Super Dragon. And, we're just right here, having a little bit of fun, enjoying a little bit of grub, enjoying a little bit of food after the show, myself, couple friends, things like that.
And me.
Relaxing. And Ray, of course, because, of course he was included in the whole friend deal that I was just talking about. But, Ray's here too. But Ray, oh no, I can't do it. Rosas. So, we eating now. We doing our thing. We eating. Cameras will be off. We're enjoying our food. Everybody got some nice grubbage here, as you can see. I got this here. Ray got his steak, chicken, skillet. The big homie over here with the breakfast. We got like a Philly cheesesteak going on over here. This was the community nachos. It's almost gone. We got some more breakfast over here, sandwich over here. So, it's time to grub. It's time to do our thing. So, we holla at y'all.